Porto, deep inside the Alverca half. They actually switched the ball to the left-hand side at the moment. They decided to go against it. Just outside the centre circle with former Southampton man Jan Banderick, but he managed to find foothold on the right-hand side, trying to cut through down the middle. But he managed to lose the ball and concede the... In the end, it was William Gomez who was trying to go around Alverca. Defender. The referee is giving the free kick. It's a late challenge by the captain. Number 22, Vicky Heredo, the 24-year-old Brazilian. So it's going to be free kick about 15 yards outside the penalty area. Taken by Gabi Vega. And the cross inside the 6-yard box is headed away by Masaya and trying to clear the ball away. Porto still inside the box. But in the end, it was a good clearance. And number 6, David Guy. Ivory Coast player, spending his second season with the away side, Alverca. But Porto gets the ball back. Just inside their own half. Long ball forward. Trying to find Pape. It's good defending in the end by Steve Masaya. Play quickly for Porto down the middle. But it's quite a lovely flick on here by Andre Silva. Ball forward, just went straight out of play. It's going to be a goal kick for Alverca. It's a good start here for Porto. There's already been pressure on the team from around Lisbon. The ball played short quickly here, and Mateus Mendes cleared the ball away, but it's gone back straight away to Porto. Down the middle, inside the penalty area. It was great interception by the defenders inside the box, and they managed to clear the ball away. But Porto gets the ball back, and this time by the Nigerian Sanusi. Trying to go through it down the middle, deep inside the Alverca half. The ball switched to the left-hand side. And now Sanusi again. This time from the left-hand side of the penalty area. Trying to cross. And that was very good defending. This time by Saya. It's going to be the first corner of the match for Porto. To be taken from the left-hand side. The cross comes in inside the 6-yard box, headed away by Alverca, but still go back to Porto. But now Alverca be on the chance on the counter-attack. Great defending, this time by Varela. And the balls get mixed up between both set of players, and in the end Alverca give it a second go. The ball switched to the left-hand side inside the Porto half, but that was great covering by Zaidou Sanusi again. Sending the ball straight back to his keeper, Diego Costa, his first touch of the match. Very good pressure here by the defending champions. They can see themselves as favourites, but at the end of the day, the ball inside, and that was a great chance. And the ball goes out of play. It fell for Andre Silva. And now Silva's down injured inside the penalty area, and I'm sure the referee is going to have a second look on that with the assistant of VAR. It was out of the blue. The ball managed to find Gomez on the right. And Forholt crossed the ball inside on the edge of the 6-yard box. He was headed in by Andre Silva right ahead of Mateus Mendes. He was way behind him. And the header goes out of play. Seems like there's a bit collision between the goalkeeper Mendes and Andre Silva. He's still down inside the Alverca's 6-yard box. And we just passed the first 5 minutes of the match. And if you're just joining us, still 0-0, and the referee, Mr. Godinho, is having a word with VAR, and they are definitely checking this. When the cross came in from Froholt from the right, Andre Silva was first to get the end of the ball, right in front of Mendes. And on the minute that he managed to head the ball in, but it did go wide in the end. Mendes did seem to have caught up a bit of Andre Silva, who now seems to be okay, but the referee has been told by VAR to have a look at the small screen. And we know what that means. The initial reaction, it was not a penalty. The referee has been told to have a look at this. You can see from the VAR monitor that Mendes does catch just around the neck, just underneath the neck, top of his chest. And now the referee is coming back on the field. They're waiting to see what the decision is going to be. Mr. Branco Godinho, and he's actually explaining at the moment what he saw, what his decision is going to be. As it stands, he has given a penalty. So Porto got the chance to take the lead, and indeed it's going to be a penalty for Porto, and the first yellow card of the match with the 27-year-old Brazilian keeper Mateus Mendes. And now the only way he can rectify his mistake by saving that penalty. I mean, watching it firsthand, it does seem like he does caught it, and he did. And this seems the correct decision, but the impact happened after the header. And I think that's what Mendes and few of the Alverca players are complaining. That he had the chance to hit the ball. And now we shall wait and see if Porto can take the lead under just around the 8 minutes or so. It's going to be Andre Silva, the 30-year-old, stepping forward. Silva against Mendes. Silva, and it's coming up, and now it's into the back of the net. And Porto take the lead in the 9th minute. And they start their campaign with an early goal here at home. It's Porto 1, Alverca 0. It's a very good penalty by the 30-year-old. And on his return to Porto, his first love, his first club, and he scores the first goal of the campaign. You can see the despair of Mateus Mendes. He knows this is his mistake, but still plenty of time for his teammates trying to rectify it and get an equaliser. And now Porto managed to get the ball back and trying to go on a counter-attack down in the middle, this time by Veiga. Now the ball goes to Jan Bednarek, the former Polish international, a 30-year-old, of course. Then you remember from his days of Southampton, switching the ball to the left-hand side, managed to find Sanusi deep inside the Alverca half. It's good covering here by Moroccan Touazi. Nabil Touazi, spending his second season with the club, having joined from the second side of Athletic Madrid. And now this time, Forhol from the right-hand side, trying to go around the defender. In the end, he was tackled by Yaya Boyang. It's past on the 10 minutes mark. It was a late challenge by 20-year-old Gambian. It's going to be Porto's ball. A chance to add a second here. It's going to be free kick about 5-6 yards from the right hand side of the penalty box. It's William Gomez standing behind it. Gomez with the cross, but it's well blocked. And now Porto are complaining that it hit the arms of the Alverca player. Now it seems to be Oliveira, but the referee is saying it's only a corner. It seems like he's been checked by VAR. And he's still checking here, and it seems like the referee is having a very good busy evening already alongside the VAR officials. But he's going to be the second corner of the match. It's going to be taken from the right side. It's going to be William Gomez again. 20-year-old having a cross inside the 6-yard box, headed away by the Alverca defender. This time it goes as far as the halfway line, trying to clear the ball, but that was good defending in the end by Captain Figueiredo, with the amusement of Alan Varela, who thought he cleared the ball, and the last touch was by the Alverca player, but nevertheless the ball's back with Porto. Cleared away by Alverca inside the centre circle, and now it's 2 against 2 for Alverca down the middle, and the ball's being picked up by Semedo. He's still with the ball. Now plenty of players are back, and this time man front James down the middle, and he's shot by Figueiredo, who's well blocked, but Alverca still in possession deep inside the Porto half. Switching the ball to the right hand side. It's good defending in the end by the Nigerian Sanusi, and the ball goes out play. It's going to be thrown for Alverca halfway through inside the Porto half. Throw and play quickly. Of course, you are listening to our unofficial commentary of the match between Porto and Alverca. Long ball forward, trying to find Semedo. It's cleared away by the Porto player, and now the ball down the middle. It's picked up by Gabriel Veiga. Long cross towards the right hand side, which is just a bit too much here for William Gomez. Ball goes out play. It's going to be throw in for Alverca on the left hand side of their own half. Ball goes straight for Bastien. 20-year-old Frenchman, cleared away by Mendes. Of course, the goalkeeper who caused the penalty that led to the goal, and a nice minute by Silva. Well converted by the 30-year-old Portuguese. He does hold the only yellow card so far in the match. The ball down the middle by Davi. Keep on ball quite well here for Alverca. Now the ball goes back to Basea. There's plenty of pressure here by Porto around the penalty area, and they're trying to get out of the way, but that's a very good pass forward by Semedo. And now Alverca coming forward and managed to raise Figueiredo on the edge of the penalty, and it's got inside from the left hand side. He was pushed down, and Figueiredo is claiming that it wasn't a correct tackle here, but I'm sure VAR will be looking to see if any infringement in that. But that was a very good counter-attack by the captain, who was released from the left. It needed Veiga, the 24-year-old Spaniard, to clear the ball away right in front of him. It's going to be the first corner for Alverca. To be taken from the left-hand side. Taken by Oliveira. Cross inside the 6-yard box. Headed away by Porto. Still hasn't been cleared, yeah, but... And a shot in the end. It was so close. By Touazi, the Moroccan. Very good chance. Managed to get the ball out of the way. He missed. Right in post by Destiny. 2 yards. Now Porto start again. We played over a quarter of an hour already. A very exciting match so far here at Top Flight Football in Portugal. Porto have taken the lead by Andre Silva from the penalty spot in the 9th minute. And now Alverca coming forward from the right-hand side. And just a bit too much here for the captain. It's got to be a goal kick. Varela, who let the ball roll out of play right in front of Oliveira. Getting quite a good of many congratulations by his teammates. And now Porto down the middle, still inside their own half. Managed to find the Nigerian to Sanusi. Seems to be playing quite a lot out of position at the moment. He's a left back and he has been there most of the game, but it's very easy for him to switch down the middle, as we've seen already. He's been in the club since 2020, joining from Santa Clara. This time he's on the ball again, just on the halfway line, switching the ball to the left to Vega. Lovely cross down the middle, but it's just a bit too much here for Fourholt. Straight to the hands of the keeper, Mendes. Managed to release the ball very quickly, managed to find Basaya. As we mentioned, Alverca. And now this is going to be their 7th season of top flight football. That's a long ball forward. It was a good cross here, but Semedo couldn't control the ball. And now the pass from Porto went sideways. It was a bit too much for Fernandez. Going to be throw in for Alverca. Not far from the left-hand side of the penalty area. To be taken by James. Another Nigerian in the starting lineups. One for Porto and one for Alverca. Passing the ball here down the middle. Well intercepted here by Davey, but the referee is given a free kick against the former Arsenal man, Jacob Cure. Nearly halfway through inside the Porto half. It's going to be taken by Davey. Switching the ball to the right-hand side by Steven Basaya. To the Moroccan, to Azy. Now they're coming forward, this time by Lucas, and still coming from the right-hand side. They managed to try to cross. It's well blocked by the Porto player. It's going to be another corner. The second corner for Alverca. Good response here by the away side. This time it's going to be from the right-hand side. It's going to be taken by Oliveira, 26-year-old. Referee's having a few words. Some pushing and shoving involving Boyang and Victor Fourholt. Great chance to get themselves back into level terms. The cross down the middle wasn't that great. Straight away cleared by Porto. Managed to find James. Davey, the ball from the left-hand side now. They're still playing inside the Porto half here through Bastien. They seem to have to find a few spaces around, and long ball forward to the right, and it's well intercepted by Sanusi, who cleared the ball away in the end. Went straight to Steven Basaya. Lovely turnaround from around Pepe, 29-year-old Brazilian. Pepe been with the club since 2021. Only played the 2 games for Brazil, but never really made it more than that. And that's a long ball forward. Managed to find the captain Figueiredo, trying to chip the ball from just on the edge of the penalty area. The ball went out of play. It's going to be a goal kick. Porto. Of course, Lucas Figueiredo, the 24-year-old, spending his 2nd season with Alverca, having joined from Vasco da Gama. Now they lose the ball again, Porto. It's been very good pressure. We just passed the 20 minutes mark. They are leading the home side by a 1-0. It's been a very good response by Alverca. They had 2 corners already. They had 2 good chances. Didn't really cause any problem from Diego Costa in goal for Porto here tonight. Nevertheless, you can see quite an energetic side. It's now Porto with the ball. Managed to find Gomez on the right hand side, just going deep inside the Alverca's half, but the linesman has flagged for a foul against William Gomez. It's going to be free kick. You can see Gomez is not happy. He's having a word with the linesman. He was a few yards away. It seems like he wasn't a foul as such. It's the ball going out of play by 3 millimeters, which that's what he's complaining about. But nevertheless, now they gave the ball away on the edge of the penalty here for Porto, and Andre Silva trying to go around the defender, and now Alverca managed to clear the ball away by Boyang. There was some pushing on the Gambian defender by the Porto player up front. And he managed to get the free kick, the Gambian. He'll leave it for his Brazilian goalkeeper. Mateus Mendes, long ball forward by the keeper, deep inside the Porto half. Ball still up in the air and picked up in the head by Alverca, but he just could not keep it under control here, Rivaldo Semedo. They managed to get the ball back inside their own half. This time they're trying again. They come through down the middle. This time through to AZ, but the referee is giving a free kick. This time it's against Gabriel Viega, the Spaniard. There's a challenge. Number 10, Tavares Oliveira. He's known as Chiquinho as well. It's about 15 yards outside the penalty here, down the middle, solid towards the right hand side. It's going to be taken by Bastian, the number 33. The players lining up just inside the box. Cross again, it wasn't a good one. It was a very low one and easily cleared by Porto. It's gone straight deep inside the Alverca's half. It's the second time it had one corner, which was very low and easily cleared, and likewise with this dangerous free kick. I'm sure Sergio Ferreira at half time will be probably giving a few words of advice into taking better crosses in both instances. Now Porto once more with Bednarek. Of course, Jan Bednarek only played 65 games for Poland, spending his second season with Porto, having left Southampton back in 2025, and now they're coming back again here, and a cross by Alverca from the right. It's cleared again this time by Jacob Keogh. The ball goes out of play. It's going to be another corner for Alverca. The third corner of the match already. 5 in total. It's going to be from the right hand side. Another set piece, and I'm sure they want to see a better cross. See Chiquinho. Cross, this is better, and they missed literally everyone, but in the end it goes to the left hand side of the penalty area, picked up by the captain Figueiredo. Another cross inside the penalty area, cleared away this time by Zaidou Sanusi. They're trying again from the right hand side here, Alverca, and it's cleared, well defended. This was by the goal scorer Andre Silva. He managed to defend that very, very well. Semedo was really coming in from the right. He managed to go around the first time round, but great recovery. And not only that, he managed to get the goal kick as well. Played over 25 minutes. Just a reminder that Porto are leading at home by a goal to nil, scored in the 9th minute by Andre Silva from the penalty spot. That was due to the mistake of Mateus Mendes when Andre Silva was brought down by the Brazilian goalkeeper. And that was after a VAR decision. Starting once more here, Porto. Of course, a few matches been played here tonight in the top flight Portuguese matches. It's still early days as far as all leagues are concerned, but later on this evening, Benfica will play Académico Vício, Gil Vicente, they're playing Rio Ave, and Moreirense will play in Braga. But for now, Porto are leading by a goal to nil, but we have seen a very good response by Alverca. Still in possession with the ball for Boyang. To find the Moroccan, Bia Touaizi, the 25-year-old. To Yaya Boyang again, of course. Yaya Boyang, the 21-year-old, was joined in the summer from Danish club Udinese, and now he managed to find Touaizi once more. Touaizi sending the ball back to Basaya. They're still playing deep inside the Porto half, and the ball goes down the middle to Bastien, switching the ball this time to the right hand side to his captain Figueiredo. Cross the ball down the middle, but it's no one there waiting for it. And now Porto trying to go on a counter attack, and this time cutting through from the middle, down through Verholt. Managed to find Andre Silva. He just couldn't find a space with Verholt gone down the middle, expecting the returning ball. He was surrounded by three players, Silva. He couldn't find that space, but nevertheless, is now on the right with William Gomez. Down the middle. Jaeger. Fernandez. Martin Fernandez, a 20-year-old right back. Hold to Gomez. All the ball at the moment is concentrated on the right-hand side, and Vorhol gets the ball again here, the Danish international. Managed to find Gamers with a short pass. You can see on the other end, on the left-hand side, Saders calling for the ball, but now Gomez with the ball once more. He thought he got the space. Varela sending the ball back. Gomez going around one, going around two. He's still with the ball, and he's still managed to get on the edge of the penalty area before great defending. In the end, brilliant defending. Time by Isaac James, right in front of Gomez on the edge of the penalty area. That would have been very, very costly, but nevertheless, Porto get the third corner. In fact, VAR has reversed the decision, and now is going to be a goal kick. Of course, this is the season all across the world. If the corner has been given, VAR can check all of them, and they will check all of them. And if it's not a correct decision, VAR will inform the referee, and that will be overturned. But if there is no corner given by the referee or the linesman, VAR will not intervene, even if there was the last touch was by the defender. It's a very interesting rules that's coming back into world football. We've just seen the first one. So VAR, I did see that the last touch was by William Gomez. Corner was given for the Brazilian. So we're probably going to see quite a lot of them over the next season. Long ball forward by the goalkeeper Mendes. Managed to find Figueiredo. A lovely turnaround from Martin Fernandez, trying to switch the ball down the middle. Still kept it well here by Chiquinho. Actually escaped the Porto player, and now Lucas to the right hand side. Basaya coming forward, trying to find Lucas. Good interception, and now Basaya getting the ball back here to Touaizi. They lost the ball very cheaply here And now Porto going on a counter-attack, and now Gomez coming forward through down the middle, managed to cross the halfway line, but brilliant defending this time by Bastien. And now Alverca coming forward again from the right hand side, but it's headed away by Kio, and now they're going forward now again, Porto, and this time by Zaidou Sanusi, still with the ball down the middle, 4 against 3, trying to release Gomez inside the penalty here from the right hand side, sending the ball inside the 6-yard box, and now the brilliant defending by Lucas, who clears the ball away for another Porto corner. Brilliant play by Porto, and Gomez, who was released by Nigerian Sanusi, and Sanusi was on the verge inside the 6-yard box to get the return ball from the right by William Gomez, and from 5 yards out, Ian Lucas comes out of nowhere and he clears the ball away. That's going to be Porto's third corner from the left-hand side. The cross inside the 6-yard box, and the shot, that was more or less missed kick here. That was by Kio, the 26-year-old Polish international. And they cleared the ball away here, Alverca, but straight away for Porto, deep inside the Alverca's half. And Zaidou Sanusi again. Start all over again with Martin Fernandez deep inside the Alverca half. The pass forward, managed to find the Alverca defender, managed to clear the ball away. Now goes all the way back to Diego Costa. To be fair, with the position and the good response that Alverca have, but didn't really cause any problems for Diego Costa in goal. Of course, he's captaining the side here tonight for Porto. He will be happy. He's definitely happy with his side leading by a goal to nil so far. We've played nearly 33 minutes. Now, Martin Fernandez. Now, that's easily given away by Varela, and now they're coming on the counter-attack here, Alverca, picked up by the captain, Figueiredo. We're going to find Davy. Davy Gui, the Irish crossbar. One of the players spending their second season top flight football here in Portugal with Alverca. He joined from the Academia JMG team. He's based in the Ivory Coast. They're trying to get the ball here, but they lost it. It was well defended here by Porto. Managed to cross the halfway line. Managed to find Sanusi on the left. Lovely ball forward on the right hand side of the penalty area. Sanusi gets the ball back here. It's definitely not just on the left back. You can see it everywhere. The ball down the middle. Just about 10 yards outside the penalty area. And now Porto with Gomez. On the right hand side, trying to go around the defender. Trying to cross. Well blocked here by Isaac James. It's going to be thrown for Porto deep inside Alverca half. Of course, you are listening to an unofficial commentary of the match between Porto and Alverca. Porto leading by a goal to nil. Gomez trying to managed to find a space, but he couldn't find his colleague. Victor Vorholt. Now Alverca down the middle, managed to cross the halfway line. It's 3 against 5 at the moment, but the ball's through with Chiquinho on the edge of the penalty area to Semedo. But that was great defending by Jan Bednarek. And now Porto trying to go on in counter-attack, and Andre Silva, but the goalkeeper Mendes came way out of his penalty area to head the ball away. Very great interception by the 27-year-old. Of course, he's a player, or the only player, on the yellow card so far here tonight. With around 10 minutes to go, plus stoppage time, of course. And that yellow card came after the VAR intervention. Gave penalty for Porto, and a goal to was converted by Andre Silva. Porto played the ball away, but only managed to find Aoboyang. Of course, Alverca had good response, and they're having another chance here again, trying to find a bit Tuazi on the edge of the penalty area. It was lovely chipped here by his captain Figueiredo. It's cleared away in the end by Porto. The throw-in play quickly from the right, the ball down the middle, inside the centre circle with Bastien, one of the three centre-backs playing here tonight. 2 Frenchmen and 1 Gambian. I must say it's very impressive because 2 of them are 21-year-olds and 1 is 20, and so far they're doing very well here. And the ball managed one for Figueiredo, the captain, on the right-hand side to AZ. Managed to go around the defender inside the penalty area. Managed to find the Lucas, crossed the ball inside the 6-yard box, but headed away by Zaidou Sanusi. Inside the centre circle once more. Boyang. Alverca trying to start again. Just inside the Porto half, goes to the right hand side. It's a lovely play by the 25-year-old Tawazi, the Moroccan. He was part of the youth setups with Manchester City, Espanyol, and finally with Atletico Madrid. Never made any first team appearances for Diego Simone's side. Nevertheless, he has found his way to football here in Portugal. Now Alverca once more on the move, passing the ball down the middle. Managed to find Lucas, lovely play, true release. Chiquinho inside a penalty. He has a shot. Great save by Lucas. It hasn't been cleared yet. It's still on the edge of the penalty area. And this time with Chiquinho again to Figueiredo. But Porto in the end, very good defending and managed to get a free kick as well. Brilliant defending by the Spaniard, Gabriel Veiga. But what a chance. Alverca. Brilliant shot by Chiquinho. I think it was Valdes Semedo. From 16 yards. It was brilliantly saved by Diego Costa. He has to dive to his right to make that save. And even though playing away from home, they can feel they can get a chance or two, and one of them is going to hit into the back of the net. But to be fair, that was the first chance they had that it was on target, and now we have to deal with Gomez, because now Gomez on the right hand side of the penalty area. Very quick play here by Porto, across by Fernandez. It's well defended here. This time by Davy John. And now Figueiredo from the right hand side. He managed to escape the Porto player, trying to cut through down the middle, but the pass just could not find Semedo. Well intercepted here by Bednarek again. That would be easily been released. That ball managed to find Semedo, so it was great interception by the Polish international. Porto inside his centre circle. It's done by Kua. Zaidou Sanusi with the ball down the middle. Porto again, this time with Varela, the Argentine. Still with it, he's still coming forward, surrounded by 2 players. In the end, had to find Gomez to the right hand side, not far from the edge of the penalty area. It's across from the 6 yards, and the ball goes out of play. It was well played by Pepe. He got the returning ball from Gomez from the right hand side. He was well intercepted. By Isaac James, by the sound of it. In fact, it was Stephen Basaya. The ball goes out of play for a corner. The referee seems like he's waiting for a VAR decision to see if actually hit the hands of Stephen Basaya. Porto players did complain. Cross came from the right, inside the 6-yard box. Now it seems like, from what I've been hearing, that maybe the Porto player in the process was brought down. So now the referee is going to have another look. This could be the second penalty for Porto, with just over 4 minutes to go till half time. Plus stoppage time, of course. You see from the VAR monitor, the ball's being crossed inside the 6-yard box towards Silva. And it looks like Moroccan Nabil Touazi was pulling Silva to stop him from reaching to the end of the ball. By then, Steven Basea has cleared it to a corner. Now the referee is heading back in on the field. Also, of course, we're going to hear an explanation from Mr. Branco Godinho, the man in charge here tonight. Very active, already given a penalty after the VAR deception. And that was converted in the 9th minute. And now he's explaining to the crowd what he thinks of the incident. And indeed, he has given a second penalty for FC Porto, and it's going to be a yellow card for Nabil Touazi. 2 penalties and 2 yellow cards so far, and we are close to see the second goal of the match as well. 2-2-2. Just waiting for the conversion to happen. Just to recap, it was Pepe from the right, from just in the edge of the 6-yard box, from the penalty area, crossed the ball inside the 6-yard box, aimed for Andre Silva. He was brought back by the Moroccan. And then he was cleared away by Basea. Now Andre Silva has got the chance to add a second. In fact, it looks like it's Gabri Veiga is the player who's going to be taking the second penalty. Going to be the Spaniard. Veiga stepping forward. He has a shot, and now it's into the back of the net. And Porto take advantage of 2 penalties in the first half. They're leading the match by 2-0. First penalty by Andre Silva, and the second one by the 24-year-old Spaniard, Gabri Veiga. Of course, Gabri joining last year from the Saudi side Al Ahly, having won the top European, top Asian competition with Al Ahly before moving to Porto. It's part of the Asian champions with the Saudi side. Of course, the Saudi sides have won it last season as well, but without him, of course. But nevertheless, he does hold that medal, and now he gives the side Porto to lead cushion over Alverca. We've seen good stunts from Alverca. I'm sure their manager now will have to reevaluate things. 38-year-old Sergio Ferreira. Got just under half a minute to go plus stoppage time. I think it's fair to say that the away side did play good football, and they had one very good chance for Semedo as well to equalise. Managed to get the free kick here. Alverca was a late challenge by Kiwo, just on the halfway line. Just into stoppage time here in Portugal. Played about 10 seconds already. There's going to be 5 minutes of stoppage time to be played. Ball goes out. Player is going to be throwing for Alverca. Alverca with the throw in. Half through inside the Porto half on the right hand side, played by the Tuwazi. He's the second offender who caused the second penalty for Porto. The first one was by the goalkeeper Mateus Mendes. Both are on yellow cards. I feel let down that both goals has come from penalties, but nevertheless, rules are rules and offences has been committed. I think it's fair to say that if VAR hasn't intervened in both incidents, probably the scoreline will be 0-0, but we have VAR. And now Porto trying to get on the attack here, but Forholt lost the ball. This time with Basea. Managed to find Oliveira from the right hand side, trying to go around the defenders. Got support from Tuwazi, but that was good defending by Zaidu Sanusi. It's going to be another corner for Alverca from the right hand side. 3.5 minutes to go to the end of stoppage time. If we can get a goal back, can definitely increase their morale. Alverca cross from the right inside the 6-yard box, literally missed by everyone, and in the end it was Zaidu Sanusi who had to clear the ball again. It's going to be another corner, their 5th corner of the first half here, Alverca. Also going to be from the right hand side. This time the cross a bit higher inside the 6-yard box. The ball went Figueiredo trying to have the shot. It was on target, but it's been cleared away by Porto. And now he gets the ball back here, the captain from the left-hand side. Managed to go around the player on the edge of the penalty box. Porto trying to clear the ball away, and in the end, it's well defended by Martin Hernandez. The ball goes out, play. It's going to be a goal kick. Porto. You can see that sort of enthusiasm and the energy with the away side. One of the other rules as well is the referee will be counting for throw-ins and goal kicks. And if it's a goal kick and it's taken more than usual, then they'll be giving us a corner. There's quite a few change of rules happening at the moment. It's for everyone to get used to it as well, of course. Now Porto down the middle, but cleared away by Alverca. By this time, Porto inside the penalty box, trying to have the shot, and that was a great save by Mendes. Brilliant play by Porto. The ball was picked up from the edge of the penalty area, down the middle, slightly towards the right. It was Varela who was trying to chip Mendes. From 2 yards, he had to strike to his left. Clear the ball for a corner. It's 4th corner of the match for Porto. Just over a minute to go, stoppage time. Play short. Managed to find Pepe. Cross inside the penalty area, headed away by defenders here. Now they're trying to go on a counter attack. And it's Oliveira again, and managed to escape the Porto player. He's going deep inside the Porto side on the edge of the penalty area now, trying to find the pass, but it goes back to Oliveira again, but he was brought down. It's going to be a free kick for Alverca. It was a late challenge by Gabriel Veiga. So what a play it was by Chiquinho or Oliveira, as he like to be called. Managed to get the ball from deep inside his own half, all the way on the edge of the penalty area before Abu Vega brings him down. A free kick from about 8 yards out from the penalty box, down the middle, sort towards the right hand side. So there's a chance of the cross, a curling ball coming in inside the penalty area. It's going to be Chiquinho again, the man who got the free kick. He's the man who's going to be try to find a colleague of his with his free kick, get them at least one goal back. Kenyo with a cross and a shot, but it just goes wide. It's going to be a goal kick. I think he doesn't know if it was a cross or a shot. Nevertheless, he was about 3-4 yards out from the right hand side of Diego Costa's right hand post. And as we speak, the referee, Mr. Luis Miguel Branco Godinho, whistles for half time. And Porto's first match as defending champions has gone well so far. They got 2 penalties, both from VAR decisions. The first one was converted by Andre Silva in the 9th minute. And then the second one by Gabri Veiga in the 44th minute. Never underestimate Alverca, because they had their moments. And I'm sure there'll be a good mentally boost to be added by Sergio Ferreira. So it's half time here. It's Porto 2, Alverca 0. Welcome back. Here with John Ken, who surely will be starting the second half. First match for Porto against Alverca. Porto ending the first half leading by 2-0. 2 goals from the penalty spots. First one was converted by Silva in the 9th minute, and Gabriel Viega converting the second one in the 44th minute. I'm sure their manager very happy with that performance. Italian Francesco Farioli. Nevertheless, you can see that probably Sergio Ferreira, the Alverca's manager, he won't be that disappointed with his players' performances. It's a very young side, to be fair. Plenty of players on 20 or 21 years of age. And they had their moments. You can see with their energy, especially when they conceded the first goal, especially with their captain, Figueiredo. And likewise with Chiquinho, who actually had their team's best chance. It was on target, it was brilliantly saved by Costa towards the end of the first half. Now, of course, Porto gets on and underway very shortly to start the second half, and off we go. They were playing from right to left. Straight away, the ball switched to the right-hand side. And find Vorholt. The ball's well cleared. It's up in the air, still inside the Alverca's half. They're trying to go on a counter-attack, but Gomez couldn't keep the ball in the air. It's going to be throw in for the away side. Play quickly. Straight for Bastien, number 33. Now Lucas. Great play because he managed to take on 2 players, and now switching the ball to the left-hand side. And the ball forward. Managed by Semedo inside the penalty area. On the left-hand side of the 6-yard box. He's still got the ball. The ball goes down the middle. And this time Davy with a shot. That's another great save by Costa. Great start here by the away side. Brilliant shot. Davy Jane. About 20 yards out, down the middle. Costa can only push the ball away, and then it cleared. Bakiro is going to be an early corner for Alverca from the left-hand side. The cross inside the 6-yard box, and that's been shot. It's another save by Costa, and the ball goes out play. A lovely cross from the left, and it fell for Lucas again. And this time it was from 2 yards out. It was brilliantly blocked by Diego Costa in goal. On the return, Lucas' ball goes way over the bar. He had 2 players in front of him by this stage. Great start here, and now trying to get the ball back here again, Alverca, but Porto give the ball away. They get a free kick as well in the end. So late challenge by Chiquinho. So Porto for the second half is Costa in goal, Fernandez, Bednarek, Kiro and Zaidu Sanusi in defence. Vorholt, Varela and Gabriel Veiga in midfield. William Gomez, Silva and Pepe up front for the home side. As for Alverca, Mateos Mendes in goal, Bastien, Yaya Boyang and Basaya in defence. In midfield, James, Davy Jean, Lucas and Tuwazi in midfield, and up front is the captain Figueiredo, Semedo and Chiquinho. Played about 3 minutes already of the second half. Now Figueiredo was brought down by the Porto player. It seemed like it was a bit of a collision from 2 set of players here, which involved the captain Figueiredo for Alverca. The other player involved is the Argentine and Varela, the 25-year-old. course, Purely from Boca Juniors back in 2023 is having a great time for Porto, but he's going to be free kick halfway through inside the Porto half for Alverca. Down the middle, slightly towards the right, it's going to be Chiquinho again, and the player's just lining up outside the box. The cross and the header, and that was on target, and it needed Costa to head back on his goal line to make the save. What a start for the away side here. It's a lovely cross by Chiquinho, and the header by David Jane from outside the penalty area. And Costa has to move back and save the ball on the goal line. Interestingly enough, when he's trying to clean the ball away, he hit the Porto player again. The ball goes back there. Managed to have a great escape here. There's two big chances with just under 5 minutes gone in the second half. Could have easily been 2-2. Whatever Sergio Ferreira has told his players, it's been walking even better than the first half. Like I said, in the first half, even when they were trailing by a goal to nil, most of that part, Alverca did play very good football, and now they're on the attack again, and this time by Semedo down the middle. He was brought down just inside the Porto half, but the referee says play on. It's very good defending, as you've seen by the referee, by Zaida Sanusi. Now switch the ball to the right. Danish international for Holt. Banderek. Kiro just deep inside his own half, sending the ball inside the centre circle. Now Porto, I'm sure they're going to try to make a pressure of their own after they've seen that good start here by Alverca. Switching the ball to the right hand side to Forfeld. They push back halfway inside the Alverca half, but it was very good defending by Bastian. Managed to go the ball right in front of Forhold and Gomez. Now trying to clear the ball away, but straight out of play is going to be a throw in for Porto. Play quickly, cleared away here by Alverca. The ball up in the air on the edge of the penalty area, and now it's been given away by mistake, and it was brought down the Porto player on the edge of the penalty box, and it's going to be free kick and the yellow card. The late challenge on Pepe. It's a mistake by Alverca's players. They gave the ball away, and then he was brought down. Brazilian, and that was by the Gambian Boyang. Third yellow card of the match. Be very interesting to have a look at it again. I'm sure VAR will be looking. This is very, very close on the penalty goal line. In fact, it seems like it was just about out with that late challenge. A desperate challenge hitting Pepe on the chin. And this is Porto's chance after all that pressure for the first 7 minutes of the second half, and now Porto got a very good chance to increase their lead. Just under a yard away from the penalty area, down the middle, very slightly towards the right, chance of a curly ball. 4-man wall by Alverca, 3 players standing behind the ball at the moment. 20 yards out. That free kick from the goal line. It looks like Gomez may be favoured to take it. It's Gomez and Viega. It does look like it's William Gomez. Gomez comes in with a shot. That was straight on target, but it's brilliantly saved by Mendes. A very good free kick. Beautiful left-footed shot on target. Equally brilliantly saved by the goalkeeper, 27-year-old Mendes. Prior to that, they had 2 really good chances. 2 chances on goal by Alverca. Brilliantly both saved by Costa. As I mentioned earlier, it's worth noting that Costa's saves, it was more of a push than holding of the ball, which is very, very dangerous. especially with the second chance that came to Lucas on the rebound. It would have easily gone wrong for Costa. But Lucas had sending the ball way over the bar. And Porto was the ball. He was surrounded by plenty of players. Again, well defended here by Alverca. Now the ball down the middle. And now Viguierda was brought down. It's going to be free kick halfway through inside the Porto half. So late challenge by former Arsenal man, Kiwo. Brilliant turnaround by Viguierda, but the only thing that had to stop him was the pulling by the Polish international. And now the cross to the right side of the penalty area, kept in this time by James, and from the edge of the penalty area now Porto gets the ball, trying to go on a counter attack, but it's again brilliant defending this time by Bastien, sending the ball to the right hand side of the penalty area, cross from Chiquinho inside the 6-yard box, and it needed to flick in by Martin Fernandez to clear the ball out of play. It's going to be another corner for Alverca. We take it from the left hand side. Looks like it's Chiquinho again, number 10. 7th corner of the match. Played it short. In fact, it gone to Chiquinho. This time Chiquinho, he does seems to be the playmaker of the side, set piece operator. The ball went straight out of play. It was well defended by Fernandez himself, the Porto right back. Now seems to be a long throw here by Bastien on the left hand side of the penalty area. There it comes. Deep inside the box, headed away by Porto, and this time was brought back in by Figueiredo, but straight in the hands of Costa. And now Zaido with the counter attack managed to find Pepe just inside Alverca half, but Chiquinho again brilliant defending. He managed to get thrown out of it as well. Of course, Chiquinho did have few long spells in England with Wolverhampton Wanderers and Stoke City. It's fair to say the 26-year-old has been very active. Of course, he did also spend some time at Mallorca. First 2 seasons of his career. He was part of the Wolverhampton Wolves setup. He only played once for the Portuguese under 21. It's been a very good performance so far by the 26-year-old Portuguese. Now Porto, I'm sure they're aware of the danger of Alverca. Already seen 2 very big chances for the away side. They know 1 goal can change things, and now they're trying to clear the ball away here, Porto. Complete biscuit here by Bednarek. Went safely this time for Martin Fernandez, who managed to cross the halfway line, sending the ball to the right, trying to find Forhol, trying to keep the ball in. In the end, a bit too much for the Danish. Goal goes our play is going to be goal kick. Victor Forholt, joined from FC Copenhagen 2 seasons ago. Only played 2 games for Denmark. You can see he's very, very active. And now Porto is making a few substitutions here. So Porto decided that substitutions need to be made. They're leading by 2 goals to 0, and I'm sure Farioli have noticed some of the problems he's been facing from the start of the second half, and we've played 30 minutes already. Porto might be leading, but it's been a great start. So Varela is coming off. He's been replaced by number 13, Rosario. And Gomez, number 7, is coming off and being replaced by number 17, Saints. because these are the Porto substitutions. Now Porto with the ball. Trying to keep the ball in. Well played here. Because eventually was well defended by Bastian. Still with Porto at the moment. Managed to find Rosario. Cross the ball inside the penalty area. Headed away, but it goes ball trying to be kept by here by both sides. But again, Rosario, very good play. This time switch it to inside the penalty area. Nearly kept in by Saints, but the ball goes out. Play is going to be a goal kick for Alverca. We're going to see double substitution as well, this time for Alverca. It's going to be Semedo. One of the players is coming off. It's being replaced by Sami, number 17. And Boyan, number 4, has come off. It's being replaced by number 55, December. So 2 players being substituted both sides in a matter of a minute or so. Got about half an hour to go, plus double time, of course. Porto still leading by 2-0, but they need to be wary because Alverca started very, very well. They didn't play bad at all in the first half. And now they're with the ball, with Lucas. Switching the ball forward towards the right-hand side, and now it's being chased by the Moroccan Touazi, but it's just a bit too much for him. So not a bad pass forward by Chiquinho, but it's going to be a goal kick in the end. Of course, number 17, Sami, 19-year-old. He's a striker, so and Sumba, number 55, playing at centre-back at the moment. Ball forward by Rosario, switching the ball to the right-hand side here for Porto. Slight deflection, managed to find Martin Fernandez in the end. Sami Merheg. He joined in the summer from Deportivo Pereira, but he plays for the Lebanese national side. He played a couple of the games already for Lebanon. And now Porto gets the returning ball deep inside the Alverca's half, down the middle, switching the ball to the right hand side with Saints. Cross the ball, but it just goes over the bar. It's going to be a goal kick. Alverca. What for Saints? The 25-year-old Spaniard. From Norwich City in 2025. Started his career with Real Zaragoza, also played with Alaves, spending 1 season on Giresunspor in Turkey. But Porto now, so far, seem to be a bit more in control since they made his substitution. Of course, Pablo Rosario, the Dominican Republic player, one from Nice, also back in 2025. Didn't win the Dutch Championship with PSV Eindhoven as well prior to that. He's got plenty of experience for the side. A long throw inside the penalty area. Nearly found Forhold, but well defended by Basaya. The ball being cleared away. It's going to be thrown to the right hand side of Alverca's penalty area. He's been changed his mind. It's actually going to be a corner. He was so close. It went through by around the, just next to the corner flag. Now the corner from the right. inside the penalty area, headed away by Bisaya again. Brilliant defending. Now Rosario send the ball back all the way to Diego Costa. Long ball forward by the keeper, deep inside Alverca's half. Again, Bisaya once more on the ball. This time he was brought down just outside his own penalty area by Kiro. It's going to be free kick. Alverca. Bisaya still down injured, and there's a few complaints here by Chisimba with Kiro. Claiming he hit his head, but I think it's quite accidental, to be fair, by the Polish international. He definitely deserved the free kick. He did pull Bisaya outside his own penalty area. Back and underway. This time, Sebastian down the middle, managed to find Davigen. Switching the ball to the right hand side. And this time it's Bisaya again. His pass wasn't as good. Goes straight out of play, near the halfway line. It's going to be throw in for Porto. Porto, champions of Portugal 31 times. They're only second best to Benfica, who won it 38 times. The nearest to them third place is Sporting Lisbon with 21 times, so they're not going to catch up, but they've still got 7 more titles without Benfica winning any, of course, to draw level with them. Worth to mention as well that they've been the champions of Europe twice, back in 1987 when Robert Madja scored that goal against Bayern Munich, and now they're on the attack inside the box, and it's worked good away by Bisaya again, and there's going to be another corner for Porto. Pass here by Saints. Bisaya was right in front of Silva, just outside the 6-yard box. Brilliant defending. Great performance by the 21-year-old Frenchman. Now they're going to have another corner here. Porto coming from the right-hand side. Surely you don't want to concede another goal here. A cross. And it was cleared away by Sami Marheg, the Lebanese international. It's going to be another corner. Again from the same side, from the right-hand side. Inside the 6-yard box. Cleared away. And now it's picked up by Chiquinho. Just outside his own penalty area. He was brought down. He managed to get the free kick for his side. It was a late challenge by the Dutchman Rosario. Of course, Rosario just came in a few moments ago as a substitute for Porto. Of course, as we mentioned, Porto champions of Europe twice. And they beat Bayern Munich by 2-1 back in 1987 with a beautiful flick by the Algerians. But now they've got the chance to score a third! And what a chance! It's went begging for Pepe. Alverca gave the ball away, and it fell for Boga Saints, who crossed the ball from the right-hand side, and Pepe, from 14 yards out, completely unmarked. He only had the keeper to beat, and he hit the ball way off target, and now they got another chance. Right-hand side with Seydou. I can tell you Pepe will have nightmares with that miss. He could have at least just hit the target. Completely unmarked and Brazilian. Still in control of the ball here, Porto. Sanusi. And this time, Pepe's being released again inside the penalty area. That's a brilliant defending. And this time by the Moroccan Touazi. Brilliant defending also on the edge of the penalty area as well. But the clearance gone straight to Porto inside the centre circle. Jan Bednarek. Just trying to finish that story of 1987 being the European champions. They beat Bayern Munich by 2-1. And the goal was second goal, the winning goal was scored by the Algerian Rabeh Madje. A beautiful back flick with his heel into the back of the net. Of course, they were champions again for the second time. 2004. Of course, their manager then was Jose Mourinho, starting his managerial career with the Portuguese side. But now with Saints on the edge of the penalty area, down the middle. Needed Van Voorholt, but it's cleared away towards the left-hand side of the penalty area. And it's going to be thrown in for Porto. Good pressure here by the home side. Does seem that the couple of changes Francesco Farioli made has definitely controlled Alverca, because we haven't seen any major stress from them. And now the throw has been played inside the penalty area, trying to be cleared the ball away, but in the end the ball's been kicked out of play, but it was a late challenge on Rosario just outside the penalty area. It was a complete mess from both set of players, to be say. In the end, it was a challenge by David Jean on Rosario. They sent him flying. The referee, it seems there's a bit of a confusion, but it does seem like it's going to be a free kick now. There's one minute saying that he got the ball, and the second time round he's given a free kick. So it's going to be free kick exactly down the middle, about 2-3 yards outside the penalty area. And it was the second goal scorer, Gabriel Vega, standing behind it. And you can see the disappointment on the Alverca's players. With under 20 minutes to go, surely can settle this with the third goal. They've got a five-man war as well, Alverca. They know it's going to be a threat, regardless who's going to have the shot. And that free kick. Looks like Vega is one of the two favourites to take it. Vega and Sanusi standing behind it. Vega with a shot, and it hit the wall. He gets the ball back. Still with the ball, trying to go around the defender, but he lost the ball, and now two players from either side chasing the ball. In the end, it was brilliant defending. This time by Saints, who came all the way back. Ball now with Porto again, with Pepe. Teaming forward, cutting through down the middle, trying to chip the ball. Took a slight deflection off Bastien, and now they're trying to start with the attack here. Alverca on this lovely move here, this time by Figueiredo. The ball coming through down the middle, and he had the shot, and now it was a great save. What a chance by Chiquinho again. Brilliant play by the 26-year-old. He managed to go around the Porto player. He got in the edge of the penalty area. Beautiful curling shot. He needed Costa to stretch to his left to make that save. It's going to be corner from the right-hand side. Chiquinho again. Inside the 6-yard box, headed away by Porto, and the shot from outside the penalty area took a slight deflection. Because our play is going to be another corner. Another shot by Davey. And they're complaining now. Alverca players maybe hit the arms of the Porto player. In fact, VAR has checked and cleared. It is going to be a corner, be taken by Chiquinho from the right. good time if he can get a goal back. A cross by Chiquinho, but it's probably one of the worst corners you'll ever see. Cross one straight out of play, curled out. That's probably the best way to describe it. Curled out. It's going to be a goal kick for Porto. Just seems like Farioli is going to make another substitutions. And also, we're going to see substitutions come in from Alverca. With just over a quarter an hour to go. I'm sure Alverca will be adding new firepower up front. Was Porto trying to control the match? They're leading by 2-0, both from the penalty spot, both in the first half. The first one from Silva, and the second one by Vega. So number 25 has come off. Just waiting for confirmation. For Porto is Martin Fernandez, the right back, has come off. There's been quite a few substitutions that has been made. I can tell you the players that come on for Porto. Number 86. That is Mora. Also number 18. Who's come on? That's Perez. Fernandez is one of the players that's come off. And now Porto trying to get on the counter attack here, but that's good defending here by Alverca. Ball still up in the air, just inside the Alverca's half. In fact, you see goal scorer Vega's come off as well. So now Alverca coming through down the middle. He was brought down. The number 17, Sammy, but the referee says play on. It was just outside the penalty area. But Porto, I feel themselves probably quite lucky that they've managed to escape that chance. You see plenty of Alverca's players inside the Porto half at the moment, and Porto trying to escape that pressure. And Alverca managed to get the ball back here. It's again Sammy who was brought down. The referee still plays play on, and now Porto going on a counter attack from the right hand side. This time from Forhold. Forhold chipped the ball forward, managed to find Sainz, but that was a brilliant defending. It was good covering by Basaya. It's going to be a goal kick for Alverca. The referee wasn't happy with the Porto player pushing and shoving. It was Rosario who brought down Sammy a few moments ago. I think that's the conversation as well that happened after that between the captain Figueiredo with the Dutchman. Now it's a throw in they have to deal with Porto, just on the halfway line on the right hand side. Go straight to Rosario, switching the ball to the right hand side. Lovely play, managed to find Perez. Perez crossed the ball. It's well beat away by Basaya. It's going to be thrown to the right hand side of the penalty area. Perez, the 26-year-old right back, just came on as a sub a few moments ago. Wasn't a bad cross at all, in fact, and he's on the throw-in as well now. Long throw inside the penalty area as well, picked up here by Rosario. The ball goes out of play. It's going to be a goal kick for Alverca. Of course, you are listening to unofficial commentary of the match between Porto and Alverca. We're going to make another substitution here. The away side. It's going to be the captain. I think Hierdo's coming off. 22. It was a bad shift at all, to be fair, regardless of the scoreline. There's plenty of problems, especially in the second half. Costa Rica have to deal with the one shot. We had quite a few to deal with in the second half. Now the referee's having a word with Rosario. We're often underway again, and this time it's Basaya, long ball forward, straight away to the Porto player. It wasn't the best of free kicks, and now they get the ball to the left-hand side. Lovely flick on this time by Pepe. It was good defending this time again, once more by Basaya. But they get the ball back here, Porto. In the end, the ball goes straight to the keeper, Peos Mendes. Now Porto got a player down just outside the Alverca's penalty area, but Alverca still carry on with the job in hand and managed to find Sammy. Just could not keep the ball, and it's going to be throw in for Porto. Not far from the right side of the own penalty area. Just to confirm, is Simi Ateba has come on for Alverca. Does look like Porto going to make another substitution again on their own. It seemed it was a collision on Silva, but it seems like Silva has slipped more than anything else. Of course, he was the goal scorer of the first goal from the penalty area. He's being treated at the moment. Got just about around 9 minutes to go to the end of the match. The defending champions at home, leading by 2-0, both from the penalty spot, and both came from intervention by VAR. First goal was scored by Silva in the 9th minute, who's now being treated by the medical staff. This looks like he might be substituted as well very, very shortly. I think he's in pain at the moment and still on his back. And then Gabri Viega scoring a second from the 44th minute. 2 penalties being converted very beautifully by Porto. He's on his feet at the moment, but it does look like he's in discomfort. Andre Silva was coming back last season to his first club, Porto, going around Europe, spending different periods of his career around different countries. So he's being replaced. So Andre Silva is off. Just trying to see who's the players come on. He's going to be thrown in for Porto. Long throw being played. Just think this looks like his third picture's come on, but just wait for confirmation. Andre Silva, he's not really walking properly. Wish him all the best, of course, for the remainder of the season, and hoping that it's not a serious, as it might seem initially. Now Alverca starting from the right with Tuazi just inside their own half at the moment. You know, it's Basaya again. Very good performance, Steven Basaya, the 21-year-old Frenchman. The ball forward in the end by Bastien, and straight out of play. It's going to be thrown for Porto deep inside their own half. tell you that the player have come on is number 27, Gould, just to confirm it. I do apologise. It looked like it was a similar number. It was number 27 rather than number 21. The 22-year-old Turkish player, Dennis Gould. They have got the throw in Porto to the left-hand side. Dennis Gould joined from Hammarby back in 2024. With 2 goals last season for Porto. He only played the 1 game for Turkey. But he did stay his career with Sweden. Now he's with the ball this time. Cross inside the 6-yard box, but Lichi couldn't find anyone. And in the end, it's Chisemba with the ball. Chisemba, lovely play. Managed to go around for hold, and he's still with the ball. He managed to cross the halfway line. Then he gets the support in the end. And this time it's Chiquinho. He's got 2 players in front of him, trying to cut through down the middle. But in the end, he was brilliantly defended by Porto. And now full hold again, trying to take the ball. Still inside his own half, trying to release his colleague. That was brilliant defending again, this time by Chisemba. Seems like both teams giving the ball away. But now Porto get the ball back to the right side of the penalty area. And Bastian gets a free kick in the end. He's brought down by the Porto player. Now is Dennis Gould, who just come on as a sub replacing Silva, just under 5 minutes to go. Plus stoppage time, and Porto are leading by 2 goals to 0. It's been a very, very exciting match. I'm sure Alverca's manager will be proud of his players. It's been a very, very good display. Taking under account that both goals has come in from penalties, and also they had very good chances and they had very good possession of the ball as well, especially in the second half. They had 2 big chances to equalise in the first 5 minutes. If it wasn't of the awareness of their captain of Porto, Diego Costa. The defending champions getting the first 3 points. Here at Flight Football, Portugal. Of course, as far as Alverca is concerned, it will be considered as survival this season round. Of course, as we mentioned earlier, the club is mostly owned by Vinicius Jr., the Brazilian player. It's still not back underway yet because Bastien is still down injured. He's being treated at the moment by the medical staff for Alverca. We are around about 3 minutes to go plus stoppage time. You can see this ice patches on Andre Silva's legs on the bench. It does seem like Bastien could be another player who might be coming off as well, because he's also been treated for a very, very long period of time. I think it's fair to say that most of the Alverca's player had a very good display here away from home against the defending champions Porto. Now Bastien is off the field, just waiting to see if he's going to come on or not. Made 5 substitutions already, so either play with 10 men or come on and risk really injuries being even bigger one. But we are back and underway, and Porto now with the ball. They're coming from the right hand side. They managed to get a free kick here. FC Porto was a late challenge by Davey. This time on Sainz. Free kick, but more or less halfway through inside the Alverca's half, all towards the right hand side. And the referee is giving a free kick for Chiquinho, because Chiquinho has been complaining that it's not from the right place. Of course, with the departure of Figueiredo, now Chiquinho is the captain. So the free kick now. It's going to be taken with the players lining up just inside the penalty area. And the cross comes in inside the box, and a header, and it just goes over the bar. A big chance for Jan Bednarek to add the third just before the 90th minute. Beautiful cross. And from 10 yards out, he managed to get right in front of the keeper, Mateus Mendes. With an open goal. The ball goes but just a yard over the crossbar. Here comes Porto again on the attack. This time it's well defended, this time by Chisumba. But they give the ball away, and now Porto knows it's just a matter of time. Pulse the ball down the middle. It's a bit too much here for Diniz Good. Throwing the hands of the keeper. Mateus Mendes. Seconds away, we're finding out how many minutes of stoppage time. We've had 2 injuries already in the second half. Now it's going to be 6 minutes of stoppage time. We're probably about 10 seconds of it. Alverca needs anything of this match. They need to score a goal very, very soon. And now Chiquinho trying to go around the Porto player. He was pulled back. A free kick for Chiquinho. He's complaining that Rosario, the player who pulled him, didn't get a yellow card for that. Needs to be careful, Chiquinho, because he's already on the yellow card for dissent. He received it a couple of minutes ago. They're on the move again here, Alverca. This time from the right hand side. Tuwazi cutting through down the middle. Now he's coming forward, trying to release Chiquinho, but it's great defending here by Porto. There's hardly anyone in the Alverca's half. They know it's their job at the moment is just to keep the scoreline as it is. All of a sudden now you get 5 players in. Porto defending from the front. That was good defending here by Nigerian Sanisi. We throw in, played quickly here by Basaya. Back to his keeper. Mateus Mendes, of course, he was at fault for the first goal, giving the penalty with the use of a hand on Andre Silva. And now they give the ball away, and now the Danish international Victor Forholt with the ball. On the right hand side, sending the ball back all the way to Diego Costa. Outside his own penalty area at the moment. Got about 4.5 minutes to go to the end of the match. Porto will be very pleased with the first 3 points. Taking the first match at home. Probably that's what you expect from your defending champions. It's a very good start, and now Porto trying to go from the right hand side, but it was Sainz who thought he got the throw in. In fact, it was the last touch that was going to be thrown for Alverca. Play quickly. Just inside their own half here at the moment with Bastien. To Mendes, the keeper, just outside his own penalty area. Long ball forward towards the right hand side. Nearly found Sammy. They managed to get the ball back here. Alverca, the ball down the middle, just inside the Porto half. They give the ball away. Good defending here by Porto. Now they're coming from down the middle, and that's 4 against 3. And they're sending the ball inside. It's 1-on-1 with the keeper, but Mendes managed to get off his line and pick up the ball right in front of Pepe. With 3 minutes of stoppage time left to go. Now Alverca. It's time with Assimi. Inside the centre circle with Davey. Ball down the middle. Trying to find Sammy. He gets the ball. In the end, Marco Semi going to control the ball in the end. So it was good defending really by Jacob Kiro, who was right behind him. Likewise with Rosario. Francesco Farioli will probably be slightly concerned with the performance. They have played well, but when they play at home against plenty of youngsters, as we've seen today, we've seen a very good display by Alverca, especially in the second half. And they had good response as well for the first goal that they conceded in the 9th minute. But in general terms, you can always see it is heading towards Porto. Now, Zakaria Kasari sending the ball forward, picked up by Asimi, coming forward down the middle, switching the ball to Chiquinha, and the shot from outside the penalty area just goes wide. It'll be a goal kick. Porto, about 3 yards out from the Diego Costa's right hand post. It's not the first time we've seen Chiquinho having an effort. He already had a couple of efforts on target as well. Porto got the goal kick and they need to hurry up. In fact, they have now. The referee was counting right in front of them. Long ball forward by Costa. Picked up well by Alverca. Deep inside the Porto half. And this time from James. With just a minute left on stoppage time to go. Trying to find Chiquinho on the right and left hand side of the penalty area. But the brilliant defending by Bednarek. But he's still trying to get a ball, Chiquinho. And in the end, you conceded the free kick. There's a challenge from behind by Chiquinho. He needs to be very, very careful. He's already on the yellow card. And that challenge from behind, I think he's a very, very lucky boy. He hasn't received the red card. Got about 30 seconds to go. Porto leading by 2-0. Now the free kick will be taken by Diego Costa just outside his own penalty area. Costa, long ball forward, deep inside Alverca's half. Ball's up in the air and Porto trying to clear the ball away. And in the end it was Rosario who sends the ball back to his keeper Costa. We are playing in the dying seconds at the moment. It's a long ball for Porto. And as we speak, Mr. Luis Miguel Branco Godinho, the referee today's match, whistles for full time. An important 3 points for Porto at home. 2 penalties in the first half converted by Silva in the 9th minute. And then Gabriel Veiga in the 44th were enough for Porto, the defending champions, to get the first 3 points of the new season. So it's full time in Portugal. They finish Porto 2, Alverca 0.